And now I'd like to introduce our next brave cast member, Robin.
"20 years ago, this fall, I went to the gym and the manager told me I couldn't come in. I couldn't work out that night." What? Who was this woman, the manager? I didn't know who she was. Her name was Patty. Well, I knew that she had cancer. Her hair, or lack of hair, gave her away. But this was a stranger. What did she know about me? I didn't know anything about her. She said, "You're too sick. You're not well." She looked in my eyes and she said, "It's time for you to take a break. Gain some weight, gain some strength, get a doctor's note. You can come back." I was mad. I fought with her. I showed her not my brave, I showed her my indignation. I was going to work out. Well, she showed me some of her indignation right back. She said to me, "You know what? We have to watch you constantly. Did you know that? Because we're worried you're going to collapse." And then my anger turned to fear, because you see, if I couldn't work out, as I had done every night for the last year and a half, that means I had no break from the voice inside my head that said I was a terrible professional. I was a bad daughter. I was just bad. If I couldn't work out, I could not escape how I felt about myself. And so I became even angrier at her. And she showed me some of that back. Patty said to me, "You know what? You're pissing me off." She said, "I'm watching you kill yourself while I am fighting for my life." Okay, she got through to me. The next thing I know, I'm standing in front of the mirror at the gym, and Patty is gently, lovingly showing me all the things about my body, the veins sticking out of my head, and finally, the bones sticking out of the back of my pelvis. Could I see those things? Yes, I could see those things. I dissolved in a pool of tears on the floor of that gym. And Patty scooped me up and she walked me back to her office, and she did the thing that made the big difference, this stranger. The stranger that got through to me after my parents, my coworkers, my friends couldn't get through to me. Patty showed me her brave. She told me about her own struggles, her own behavioral health issues. She told me about her hitting bottom. And she told me how she got back on top. And because of that, I realized that I could do it too. She helped me devise a plan, and in 2 days, I was in a great eating disorders program, one where not only did I recover after 11 years from my eating disorder, but I got the help that I needed for a lifelong bout of depression and anxiety. Finally, I got what I needed. And while I was in there, I had huge revelations. I was 31 at the time, one of the oldest people in there, and I looked at the 10-year-olds, the 12-year-olds, the 15-year-olds, and I felt such empathy that I hadn't felt in a long time. I just wanted to take these young women in my arms and tell them that they were so lovable. And what I realized was that that's what I needed for myself. Could I do that? Could I tell myself that I was eminently lovable despite my flaws? Yes, I could. And believing that has been my touchstone as I have continued to fight depression and anxiety and the voice that tells me that I am not enough. I am here today to tell you that help is available for eating disorders and recovering from an eating disorder is possible. Help is available for depression, and as bad as you might feel one day, you can feel better. As anxious as you feel in a certain situation, you can feel better. Help is available. I am here to tell you that. And I am here today to pay tribute to Patty Clark and to thank her for showing me her brave so that I can show you mine.